Hindi lang ang taga-diri, ang taga-tabok, ang taga-dira, tabok man di kay may mga umari basta tabok. Kung malangan sila, wala pa rin, mas hindi lang ang humay sa tabok. Ito ngayon ang karoon, wala na. Diretso na lang.
Mayor Locsin is happy that he is able to help his constituents through the projects from Kalahi-Cidss.
The benefits that we have, it has eased our problem concerning our students, most especially the small children who are of great number in our municipality today.
The same is true in the adjoining town of Maasin. These kids in Barangay Cidss now walk to school using a well-paved road, a far cry from the dusty one they used to trek. Other students take a motorcycle and going to their schools in the town center. Residents of Barangay Cidss have a drainage system. There are water systems too around the town, such as this one in Barangay Cidss, that provide potable, safe, and cheap drinking water to the residents.
Tauhan ng pang-ano namun, kasulod sa aming panimalay, most important is good water. Wala ni kalay, wala ka kapuli. Oy, kung di sa una, magpag-ubra sa kalay, kanya mo nila sa side, kung may kapuli. Ay malapit sa tubig.
Barangay Kabatak, on the other hand, has a daycare center and a creek wall protection that channels the floodwater to the river and away from the houses. Barangay Daha, meanwhile, has a water system that serves the households. Barangay Buntalan seems to be unique because it chose to have an emergency vehicle that serves as ambulance to the residents and even those from nearby villages.
Ang una, practical lang, tibudlay, kagkauna, rough road pa ni, tibudlayan lang mga pasyente, tiya mo ito nagtanong opisyal, kag mga pumuluyo kaya nga emergency vehicle para maka-access sa kabakwas hospital na yun. No?
Many barangays along the river become affected every time there is flooding. One of these is Barangay Naslo. To address the problem, the officials and the people chose to put up the Naslo River Wall protection.
Wala mo kung nag-abot ang 5 nga taglaha, nagalapaw din ang tubig na sir. Nagalapaw din siya ang nagkanto dito. Kaya nagbibinuha naman para nga makapugong sa tubig. Kaya nagkanto sa mga pamalang katawid.
Our interviewees have been saying that the officials and the residents decide what project to have. That is unique to Kalahi-Cidss. Aside from extending infrastructure projects, it makes sure that the people themselves are empowered to bring the best out of the structures. The capacities of the communities are enhanced to make sure that they have the knowledge, attitudes, and skills, including the practices that would make sure their plans and goals are realized. This year, Kalahi-Cidss is being implemented in the municipalities of Libacao and Madalag in the province of Aklan. It is now on its social preparation stage with an indicative grant of 22,050,000 pesos from the Millennium Challenge Corporation.
In the Kalahi-Cidss expansion in Aklan, especially Libacao and Madalag, there are approaches or enhancements in the KC processes, especially in community participation, conduct of participatory situational analysis, also integrated gender framework, also the disaster risk reduction and climate change. the new approaches in Kalahi-Cidss enhances its framework on conflict assessment and peace and development. Participation in areas, especially in the Occidental, have also improved. This is the case of the Castillana and Toboso, in which the community have expressed how they have benefited from their participation in Kalahi-Cidss project.
To the towns which have already benefited, and to those which will soon become part of the list of beneficiaries, rest assured that the Kalahi-Cidss team will be there to assist you no matter what and however far your place may be.
We started to conduct kami sa ginatawag na potential problem assessment regarding sa municipal local government unit. So we try to learn the psychology of the local government unit. So after the municipal orientation, ito na kami sa barangay. We try to have a 80% participation rate of the whole household population. So we try to change the thinking of the community people. We improve governance and we also reduce poverty. There are resistance among the leaders and also sa community. But later on, sa maintindihan nila, they participate and they own the program and the project. Intindihan nila ang among galagi. Ginhatag sa gobyerno sa among positiban.
As of today, Kalahi-Cidss has reached 678 villages in 22 towns across the region. It has given out 1,147,000,000 pesos worth of projects. Of the more than 1 billion pesos that have been spent, the biggest slice of 543 million pesos went to the basic access infrastructure such as access and footpaths, foot or small bridges, and roads. Funding for basic social services came in next to the tune of 436 million pesos worth of sub-projects. These include daycare centers, electrification, health station, schools, small-scale irrigation, and water systems. Community production, economic and livelihood support, and pre- and post-production facility ranked third with 93 million pesos, and environmental production and conservation ranked fourth with 74 million pesos. Included here are drainage structure, environmental protection structure, river and flood control, soil and slope protection projects. But these are not all. The Department of Social Welfare and Development will make sure that the other corners of the region will be blessed with what Kalahi-Cidss has to offer.
Kalahi-Cidss will also be presented in New Washington, Ibahay, Tangalan, Makato, and Batan, also Yaklan. Kalahi and Cidss will also operate in Sibulan in the province of Himalay and Pandan. San Benito, Aniniin, Pulaski, Nawaan, Kaluya, Valderrama, and Pugato in Antique in 2012.
The challenge to the beneficiaries is to make the most out of the help that they were fortunate to have received so that they'd be able to unleash their families from poverty.
It's very clear. The sustainability of KC project or the cases of project depends on the kind of volunteer work and depends upon the sense of ownership of the community. To make sure that they operate and maintain their sub-projects, to make sure that the BLGU also contributes to the operation maintenance and the regular conduct of barangay assembly, community consultation, and meetings to ensure that these benefits and gains for the Kalahi-Cidss are maintained or sustained.
Leaders have nothing but thanks to Kalahi-Cidss for solving many of their people's problems.
Ang pagkaayo sang kabuhi sang taga-Hamindan ang bugid na ang nakita ko nga kaayuhan sa ginhatag nila. So madamo gid nga salamat.
Our humble municipality, the municipality of Aniway, thank you.
These children are happy too, because with the Kalahi-Cidss project, they feel God is embracing them very tightly.
Ang bukas ay ating angkinin. Di upang ng kutiyera, di manoy deyo ng Bicolanja. Sa Kabisayan, lima ng senda, at sa Mindanao, iba'y mundita. Kabarangay ay kasama, nagbibigit ng pag-asa. Sa Kalahi-Cidss, Kalahi-Cidss, kwentong